Guys, welcome to Stylists to a T. We've had an amazing experience getting to style such an amazing influencer in our community, Tanya Zuckerbrot. It's been amazing. For those of you that don't know, Tanya is getting married this summer in Capri, Italy.
We're so excited!
We're so happy, and she was coming to us for some style inspiration for her rehearsal dinner, after party, different activities throughout her travels through Capri, Italy this summer, which we're so excited. Congratulations.
Thank you guys, and I'm excited to partner with you on this. Some of you guys may not know that Michael's sister actually got married there as well, so you are the right team to help me select the perfect outfits.
Well, it's such a beautiful place for a beautiful model, so we're so excited for you, and we had so much fun today. So tell us a little bit about your style. What do you love? What do you feel comfortable in?
I think my style has evolved a lot. I used to be much more trendy, and I find myself really being more attracted to more classic looks. I'd rather invest in some better pieces that I feel will get some mileage. So I love classic, navy blazers and loafers, and I cannot have enough white button-down shirts. I love good cashmere turtleneck sweaters.
So, Tanya, are you loving the Gucci loafers this season since you said you're into loafers?
It's funny because I actually bought the first pair way at the beginning, and I was with my sister, and it hadn't hit Florida yet. Like my friends are waiting to get there off, and this was even before even with the fur, and even that was so questionable. So I think I sort of did in a very moderate way. I never went as avant-garde as the fur. I did though. So my first pair was the plain black ones, and then next thing I knew, I was wearing the turquoise velvet with the fur. So I think it's like things. That's I think the beauty of fashion is things that once are so shocking. Once you see it often enough, it becomes almost mainstream. So I thought the plain black leather with fur was obnoxious, and all of a sudden now we had the turquoise velvet with fur.
It's like it becomes the more the merrier later. I mean, Alex is a high heel kind of girl, as we all know, through her whole broken foot issue. And you never, like when I first showed you the mule, you're like, I'm never wearing these.
You love
and now you're totally into them just because it's a good fad and fun.
And easy.
Exactly.
And I think for me, as much as I love fashion, and I feel this way with almost everything in life, and probably it's the stage of life I'm in, I don't want to be in pain, I don't want to be uncomfortable, I want to be put together, but I also don't want to be uncomfortable anymore. It's like I no longer feel like beauty has to come at that price.
Right.
And I do the same with exercise. If it starts hurting, I'm like, I'm out. I'm not running through a stitch anymore.
I'd rather just eat less. Who wants to exercise,
so
right?
We're really committed.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your career and how you bring fashion into it and why it's so important for the woman.
Thank you. It's interesting because what you do is you help women feel more beautiful and more confident through clothing, and I think I do that through diet.
Absolutely.
That I have a company called F Factor, so
which we love following on Instagram. If you don't follow it, we will go up on the Stylists to a T site and we'll direct you to the right location.
So I'm trying to make fiber more fashionable and more mainstream. But the idea is that I work with clients to motivate them and inspire them to be their personal best, to look their best, to feel their best, and to make lifestyle changes that will allow them to reach their goals. And for many of our clients, that is to lose weight, but it's also about improving their energy, getting better sleep. It really is about enhancing their quality of life. And what's great about F Factor is when you think about diets, most people think about deprivation, denial, certainly hunger. And I really have been thoughtful about that as I've grown my business because I'm catering to a clientele that frankly works hard and plays hard.
Right.
And in fact, they've worked really hard to actually experience the lifestyles that they have, which is traveling for business and pleasure and dining out all the time. So they don't want to compromise that in order to lose weight or get healthy. So F Factor allows our clients to dine out from day one, to drink cocktails from day one, to even eat carbs from day one.
Love a cocktail.
And you do not have to be a slave to the gym. So we have these 4 disruptive principles that sound counterintuitive to weight loss, but are actually wildly effective, and therefore followers of F Factor feel really liberated and they feel empowered. And it's why I think F Factor has become so popular because, of course, it has to work, and it does, but it works in a way that most diets don't, which is that you're never hungry and you're not sitting home with a frozen diet dinner. I always say, our clients want to be out at Nobu, or they want to be, in St. Bart's for Christmas, and they need a program that's going to allow them to continue to lead that lifestyle, but still allow them also on that same trajectory to look and feel their best. You don't have to compromise one for the other.
Feeling and looking your best when you travel, do you pack a specific way?
Yes.
And how is that?
Well, the bottom of my suitcase are packs of GG crackers, so that goes down first.
Wait, you forgot to ask the most important question. Are you a carry-on girl or a big one suitcase girl?
Or are you packing 2 to 3 like Alex packs, like we're going to the runway show?
Definitely not a carry-on, and I wish I could even be a one-person bag. I overpack.
Me too.
But
GG crackers on the bottom.
Yeah, GG crackers on the bottom. And what's so clever about that, what I tell my clients, because everyone says, but it takes up so much room. I
Balances
say, yes.
the weight.
No, but you eat them when you're there, and then you make all this new room for new purchases.
Oh, I like that.
So it only has to go there. It doesn't have to return. So all that room it took up on the way there, you get back. So yes, obviously I pack my crackers and a few other foods that work in the F Factor program, and then I'm very specific. Like if I'm going for 5 days, I pack a day outfit, a night outfit, a shoe, and a bag. Like I write everything down. I'm not just grabbing everything from my closet and hoping it works out when I get there. I'm too organized.
Do you
for
ever
that.
photograph the look?
I have. I'm very fortunate. I have someone who helps me. She did it once for my kids, and it was a godsend. I went to Europe, and she actually put together a lookbook for their day and night looks, took all the pictures, and then she wrapped it. So when I got there, and I have 3 children, so if getting yourself dressed is one thing, but getting yourself dressed in 3 people under the age of 11 is another. So that was so helpful.
I can only imagine.
That is a great tip.
That was
is a great
probably one of the best things that
Create
ever
the
happened to
lookbook
me.
for your personal style. I mean, Alex, when we pack for a trip, we lay this dining room table does not just serve food. It actually probably serves clothes more than food. We lay out the looks with the jewelry, with the bag, take the shot, because then you don't say to yourself, what was that shoot for?
Right.
Even though you might have envisioned it,
Right.
but you put the better look together.
And I would say probably the best tip I could give to your followers that is not cost prohibitive and really helps you to see everything is to get a rack. And racks can come down so they can even slide under your bed when you're done, but anytime I travel, I set up a rack. And this way I can hang all my clothes up, because once they're on the bed, they start to get layered. This way I put all the clothes, I put the shoes right under, and I see exactly what I'm taking. And I put the purses behind them, I have a window behind it. So investing in a clothing rack for your travels is priceless. It's probably the best
I
advice.
definitely recommend the clothing rack and plastic bags,
Yes,
because
me
then you
too.
put the shoes in it behind the
when
hanger.
the dry cleaning comes back, don't throw those out. Those are reusable, and they actually make sure that your clothing arrives almost wrinkle-free.
Containerstore.com, guys, you'll find a good rack. Or if you live in New York, I have a really good spot. It's called All-in-One Suppliers. That's where we got the custom stylist to a T-rack, and not cost prohibitive.
Yeah.
No, it's very
So,
helpful.
any last questions you have for Tanya?
We've had so much fun today. I can't wait for you guys to see all the behind the scenes and the pictures, and we look forward to continuing to work together with you.
And we can't wait to shop with you, to take you to Saks Avenue to go look for some looks for your weekend, and it's going to be a fun time, and we can't wait to see them on Instagram.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.